night. So I made a broadcast early morning this Sunday, and we are back again because PM is going to visit Africa. So hopefully the meeting is going to be around 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. Biafran time. So this broadcast is what I supposed to have, bring to you later today. So, but I have to make it earlier because we are going to watch PM in Africa because I saw the post from the media team and I'm not going to, miss out. So, as you are joining us, please like the video and share the message, go viral. Let us have one or two things to look into this moment. Don't forget to tell us what you think about all we are going to discuss, and do as you can, as much as you can, to support us in any way you can by liking and sharing the video, as the case may be. So we have Armstrong. Good morning to you, my brother, our brother from Oduduwa land. I see you. Good afternoon to you. Good morning to you, Armstrong. Nice to have you guys. Happy Sunday to you all. I hope all is well with you. So we are going to start with just few videos that are, some people, those political media platform, what they normally do, they want to share something that will please government. So this is what the people said. The people said, trending video of Nigerian soldiers in combat with the bandits. All right, I'm not going to release the volume because of the sound of, you know what I mean, sound of gravel and all that. So we are not going to play that. But please like the video, okay? I want you to like the video. Today is Sunday. I don't think it's wise for you to be stingy today. Don't be stingy. So, in contrast to what I just showed to you, there are, when you watch this one and you see, it looks like they are they are taking over, they are doing something marvelous and all that, as case may be. But when you see how they handle the catapult and position their catapult while putting gravel, it's like they're shooting on the air. I mean, the sound and the point there, the gun is on the air. I don't think they saw anything there. There's no target whatsoever. Okay, but that's a story for another day. For those who know, if you know how to handle catapult, you understand what I'm saying. You understand it better. But if you don't, so I'm sorry. So now, these people here doing what they're doing, and they said we need your prayers. I laugh in local language. Okay. Need your prayer, really? Then Sarah reporter said something contrary to what you just watched. And what did they say? Bandit brutalize Nigerian soldiers, abduct wives, son in Niger State. United States community. So you can see the message and the news is not somehow balanced. First one is telling you that they are combating and you see them and all that, but Sarah reporter, who happened to always bring it somehow, they are more reliable than other news platforms, I must tell you. For now, they are more reliable, but not reliable in terms of everything, no. They all have political agenda. Say that you thought in Swahili. I'm strong. Yes, in Swahili, of course, so many people everywhere. Benjamin, I see you. Good morning to you. Nice to have you, my dear. Okay, you say good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Based on your time, depending on time zone. Our brother here is in morning, so some are in the evening, some are even in the night, close to the midnight. Anyway, don't forget to like the video, like I said. So that's the way we are going to. I just tried to start with this one, but a few weeks ago, something quite interesting happened, and it happened somewhere in Guinea. All right, the military. Let me flip the camera. The military leader in Guinea, happened to marry a white. His wife is a French citizen, a white lady. So meaning that the first lady of Guinea, is a white woman, and we know how some Africans, so those French countries are battling with their colonial master, who happened to be France. and the current president of France, Macron. Is it Macron? It sounds like macaroni. Macron. That one, the lady that this army leader, military leader is married to, happened to be a cousin to French president, and the lady is working as a spy because the husband is the military leader of Guinea Republic. Now, this white woman that is supposed to be, not supposed to, he is the president's wife, is working as a spy to French government, telling them the plans of Guinea as a government and everything. And through her, the French are making money, transferring money illegally from the country, doing illegal businesses and all that. The woman's job is to cover up because her love is more to her country than to her husband and people of Guinea. And she has children for this man as well. So what this Guinea military leader did is that he decided to send his wife to 5 years imprisonment. And I saw this news before. I said, let me just wait to get some of the details about it. And as God may have it, I lay my hands on some of the details about it. So I'm not bringing it to you. But before then, let's listen to one of the people, what she has to say about what happened there. Let's listen to this lady.
His wife to 5 good years.
No, hold on.
Sent his wife to 5. All right, let's listen to. I like this, my friend, because the way she analyzed things is beautiful. The president of Guinea has sentenced his wife to 5 good years in prison. According to the report, this woman is involved in corruption scandal. The first lady of Guinea is a white lady, and she is Emmanuel Macron, the president of France, cousin.
Okay, cousin, okay.
And according to the report, over hundreds of millions of dollars of natural resources are being pushed through the French embassy to France by the first lady of Guinea. The wife of the military leader of Guinea is a white lady, and she's from France, and she's here to push the agenda of France, making sure that all the natural resources that France need is coming through her. But the husband has done a wonderful thing. You see that when I'm talking about Mali, Niger, and Burkina, or the military leaders, I had to talk about this man because when he came, we are not seeing top. The reason to put him to power, he's not doing it. But it's like now he has started something, and we hope that this is going to continue.
Your Majesties, you've heard it. Now, it's just the way these Europeans play their game. Sometimes one has to be some steps ahead of them, because if you are not careful, they will beat you to your game. Okay? But the truth is that I applaud this man to have the mind to just, know that the wife.
It is not easy. It is not easy at all, to be honest with you. Let me flip the camera back because it's trying to play advertisement. So like I said, it is not easy. You capture you got the point right. The issue is like what this last lady said, that if you are not careful, they will beat you in your own game. And this is what they have succeeded in doing in Nigeria. They have succeeded massively. You can't, there's no way you can twist it. They have succeeded in every aspect. I was also told by Falana yesterday, when you listen to what Falana was saying, that Falana made it clear that even the one that Tinubu is trying to do, in the name of building the economy and all that, flow to your currency and all that, was advice from the West. And Falana made it clear that no country has succeeded with such advice. That's a story for another day, because I'm not here to talk about the economy and how to do this and all that. That's not the important of it's not important to this program, to be honest with you, because everything that is any discussion to make Nigeria, to make people feel that Nigeria is workable. I'm not a party to that. I don't believe, and that it's not my fault, because I think I have seen enough. I think I've seen enough. So that does not mean you should not have your own different view on that. You don't need to believe me. You don't need to, follow my belief. But mine is for you to pay attention so that you be able to add 1 plus 1 to see if it will become 2 or not. Knowing what we know, if you have seen what you have seen or what is playing out, there's no way you have a different opinion to what is playing out or what I'm saying. When you see them doing those kind of, I too know you are this, you are that, they are playing to your own game. The man in question is this. This is the woman. This woman here, okay, is the wife, and this one here is the military man we were talking about. Okay, so actually, the reason why the video is if I point my cursor to that, it changes because this is a live video. This is the carnival of the video that you are watching at the moment. So I just want to share with you the picture, because I forgot to carve out this picture separately so that you would have seen the body structure. But the man we are seeing here, this is the wife, and this is the black guy here. Both of them have some kind of uniform. This is the husband and wife. Even the one looks too old to this young guy, to this military man. But that is okay. Since he realized his mistakes, it's not easy, to be honest with you. A woman that you call your wife and you'll be able to penalize her and jail her is not easy. No politician in Nigeria will do this. Never. If no matter how bad other African countries seems to be, Nigeria is top class. I mean, they are in a different level. Okay, there's no way a politician will agree to do Nigeria. In Nigeria, never. It's not possible. Anyway, it's not possible. We are going to go through some of the things that I always complain about it. I always touch about this, and that is the issue of two things actually. One is because people that have come from Igbo land are denying their identity and all that, and the one that we all know, which is some people from our Fonja class, what they always say about Igbo. Few of them, and I don't share. Where's the other guy? I did not share his own, but it's okay. The one that called himself a pastor, whatever, that used Igbo name. I would have loved to bring his handle's name for people to see, but since he's not here, no problem. Let me share this with you. I saw few videos. I got a notification of these 2 videos, and not only these 2, there are many, but I choose to bring this one. And Mr. Gani said this was the biggest mistake of our fathers. They did this with a heart of humanity, believing that they were inviting sensible human beings back to their homes. They never knew those they were inviting back to their lands would one day become a nuisance in our lands. Okay? And Ojuwatila, I don't know what it means. He said that, and this Anambra first son, okay. Wait, what this truly happened? Wait, what this truly happened? That's what this Anambra said. Now, let's listen to these Oduduwa people immediately after the war. Some people, some of them, not all, in Lagos State, okay, throwing their support to welcome them back. Igbo should come back to Lagos and all that. And I was told that some properties in the West were returned back and they was given back to Igbos. I don't know how true that is, but it seems to me, because I've not seen, like today we have some grieving, people that are grieved about their ancestral home that was taken from them in the Port Harcourt. Okay, it is so painful to hear this kind of thing, but these are attributes of war, especially when you fight and lose. Okay, am I angered by this? No. Am I weak? Like, does this make me feel ashamed of my race? No. Does it make me feel like we are nobody? No. I will tell you why. But before then, let's listen to what they said.
Can you accept that the Igbos will be your brothers after this? Of course, we are like them. We are still Nigerians. We want them. That's why we are fighting for unity. Do you think they will like you so much, though, after all this? I mean, they do say, but we knows that we like them. Do you feel it will be easy to integrate them in Nigeria now? Well, they are already Nigerians. What? They are already Nigerians. They never disputed. Well, they disputed it, though, didn't they? No, they didn't dispute. Well, they misled. But they set up a country of their own, called it Biafra. They were misled, not that they... Oh, they were misled. They were misled, and they've now seen the light. Do you feel that the Igbo... Can you accept that the Igbos will be your brothers after this? Of course, we like them. We are still Nigerians. We want them. That's why we are fighting for unity. Do you think they will like you so much, though, after all this? I mean, they do say, but we knows that we like them. Do you feel it will be easy to integrate them in Nigeria now? Well, they are already Nigerians. What? They are already Nigerians. They never disputed. Well, they disputed it, though, didn't they? No, they didn't dispute. Well, they misled. But they set up a country of their own, called it Biafra. They were misled, not that they... Oh, they were misled. They were misled.
Okay, now let me tell you my own opinion on this. These two individuals that you saw in this video does not represent the entire Yorubas. Just like when some of them talk bad about Igbos, I will still tell you the same. It's not that does not mean that Yorubas are in support you or they are against. These are individual opinion. Like Joe Igbo of this world, who believe that Igbos cannot do without Yoruba and Hausa. That's his opinion. So if you are to hold him by his words, you may say, okay, everybody is the same. Okay, our eyes have opened. Okay, thank you for that. So the people here, these are normal, sensible people. This is after the war. They don't want, they did not come out and start telling, bashing on you. Oh, you lost the war. No, they said they are willing to also to accept you in their space. You have to come back. You live together and all that, blah 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 blah. Right? It doesn't mean that every people in Yoruba land support like you or see you the way you were or see you that you are part of them. No, it does not. It doesn't mean that. But they want to use this one to tell you that, oh, we beg you to come back. Remember, these two gentlemen here were not begging Igbos to come back. But when you read the post that I just read before now, it sounds like Yorubas are out begging Igbo to come back to their region. Go, come back, please come back. No, it's not. And were you actually expecting them to start telling you after winning the war, oh, now that I won them, we are going to show them pepper? I mean, I don't know why they choose to bring it and start using it to make propaganda, but let me read it again so you understand why I'm playing the video in the first place. Just let's read it together. Maybe you will follow, you understand better. This was the biggest mistake of our fathers. They did this with a heart of humanity, believing that they were inviting sensible human beings back to their homes. Now remember, let me refresh your memory. Igbos were not looking for where to go. You just conquered and told them that they must belong to you. So, but the statement, this first sentence sounds like you are handicapped, you are stranded, looking for where to go, and looking for who to help you. And immediately after this war that this guy is using to, to do kind of that he knows what he's saying. Immediately after the war, they handed the Igbos 20 pounds. If you have 1 billion, 1 million, thousands of pounds, no, 20 pounds. The other one were confiscated. And who was Minister of Finance then? Who was Minister of Finance then? I think he's a Uduwa person, if I'm not mistaken. I stand to be corrected, but I believe because I was told, I don't know if that, I don't know, I have not verified that to be sure, to be honest, that Awolowo was the one behind the idea of blockade. That he's the one that suggests that they should, reach agreements with the Bakassi Peninsula and with the Cameroonians and all that to block food from coming to Biafrans, which was the reason why the wars ended because of food. It's not about because of the catapult and gravel. No, the reason is because the war was getting hot on Nigerians as well. But they don't want to continue. They're looking for a new alternative. And they decide to commit war crime. Today, as I'm talking to you, ask anybody, do your research. If any country tried that, they will charge you for war crime. Why Nigerian kids have not gotten to that level? Because of Britain. Because Oyen Nona Nenigwe Adago Komo. If your father is in heaven, there's no place for you in the hellfire. Because your father will actually welcome you in eventually, right? So nobody, no investigation whatsoever have been conducted. Nobody tried to know or find out reason why after committing war crime, Gowon is moving freely. Nobody care. Do you understand it? Now, having said that, let's continue because the second paragraph, the second sentence because here you have full stop, right? Where is it? Here. They never knew that Igbos they were inviting back to their lands, okay, would one day become a nuisance in our land. Now, talking of nuisance, when you check the meaning of nuisance, Igbos don't commit nuisance. If you nuisance, you may use the word. Let me. So I will not act like a dictionary here. Let me search for dictionary meaning. So we read it together. So we cannot compare with the characters of Igbos and see who actually is committing nuisance in present Nigeria. Because when people, it is very easy to write something, okay? It's very easy for you to write something, but putting meaningful things is a different thing altogether. You don't just write because you can make a post, anybody can make a post, but out of all these posts, which of them makes sense and which of them is true? Which of them goes in line with what is going on and what is happening? Is Awolowo is the finance minister? Yes, is Awolowo is finance. Thank you so much, because I was trying to figure out the person. So the idea of $20 was handed over to the same Oduduwa person, Minister of Finance. So let it not be as if Igbos were stranded begging for where to go, and they don't know what to do. No. I want us to be honest and focus on the issue. This issue of tribal issue is getting out of hand, and why I will be touching it is just to clear the air so that people will not run with the misinformation and think that everything. Like I said, these two people, what they did here, they didn't commit anything wrong. These two Oduduwa guys, what they said is, like, out of humanity, if they use that word, they are willing to let go, but they don't speak for the entire race, which is impossible. If you listen to some of our politicians today, do they represent you? No. Even though that Northerners love what they're saying than what you yourself is saying. You want freedom, you want to be separate from the Nigerian, you want to maintain you. Even if they want to take oil, let them take oil and let you be. You want to live your life. But politicians are just kind of this world. They don't want it. What they want is one Nigeria that only them will be choosing, making kings and choosing who to rule, who they will rule, and where they belong and all that. Because they believe they have gotten to a certain level in Nigerian circle that they're none more opportuned to become somebody than you. In fact, every good thing must go round to them before anyone that will not fall out, you cannot pick. They are seeing themselves in that level. And you trying to stop it is a problem. Now, let me share the meaning of nuisance so that we can read it together and see who is committing nuisance in Nigeria today. The English word is not our language, so we have to meaning of nuisance. English. Okay. One that is annoying, unpleasant, obnoxious. Okay. My allergies are not nuisance in the springtime. Wind are a nuisance to gardener. Wind and nuisance. Okay, something that is obnoxious, unpleasant, and annoying. Now, the issue of annoying depends on what you want. Let me say case cinnamon. I think let me remove this. Just a moment. Dictionary. Oxford. Okay. 18. Let me flip the camera so that it do not be as if I'm reading it alone. You can see here. Just hold on. This nuisance, okay? 18, person or situation that is annoying or causes troubles or problem. I don't want to be a nuisance. So tell me if you want to be alone. That's how, a kind of usage. Okay. In Nigeria today, between all the ethnic group in Nigeria, okay, who is causing problem? Who is annoying? Who is annoying to you? Who cause more problem? Who is problematic? I just want to know, because when you say that Igbos are committing nuisance, Igbos have never ever taken any territory in Yoruba land or claim any territory or drag kingship or queenship in Yoruba. That somebody says something without putting action, and that person that said that is actually one or two people that made a comment. So, but you ignore that. You ignore people that have causing problem, invading your home, sending your people to IDP camp, and you choose to organize Igbos as a nuisance. That is unfair. That is unfair. I don't want to start telling you who is actually committing nuisance in Yoruba land. I have my own answer, but I don't need to tell you. But the only thing I can tell you is there's not Igbos are far away from that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So please, only 7 people have managed to click on the like button, and we have more than 7 people that put comments here. So how can you comment and you don't like the video? Please like the video, okay? And let me go through let me send my greetings to some of you that are just joining. Christian, I see you. Say good afternoon from Germany, my brother. God bless you. God bless you too, Christian. Chris M, I see you. Good day, bros. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to you, Chris. Armstrong, of course, I have sent you my greeting. And Adenele, I see you. Thank you. Samson Oga, I see you. Good afternoon. And Kadibia, I see you. And Uchen Ibezimako, blessed evening, sir, bro, and God bless you. New day, amen. Thank you so much. And we have another person. Okay, Ocha Martins. Okay, Ocha Martins, I see you. Uchenna. Okay, then JN Mazi, Ndewo. Thank you so much. Thank you. So please like the video, okay? Like the video. We are almost 100 and something, but I can see that only 9 people like the video. Let me assume that you forgot. Okay, click on the like button. Let's go back to what we are saying. So when you see such posts and you see the way they're trying to make it look like it's something very, 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 very bad, very terrible. It's not. Somebody, um, please, I think somebody like the video and click on it again, and the like have gone. You can only click on one time only, one time. You just click one time, don't click double. If you click and it will go. Um, last Bezo said a good day from here. Kai report Biafra is only solution. That's the fact. Okay. People from the South also seem to have their own identity issue. They do. They have their own identity issue. And that is why some of them, just like we have them also in Southwest, a very sensible, reasonable Oduduwa people, genuine one that despise Afanja. They are there in Oduduwa land. More people that are more sensible, not when I mean sensible, I'm not talking about people that are making little sense. No, I'm talking about people that are more reasonable and sensible than many of or not many, all the Eflefus in our land. Okay, all the Ifajinas. Those peoples, they are nothing to compare these real Oduduwa people. But let me start with people from the Southwest. Sorry, South. Okay, people from the South. And this our brother have something to say about it. I'm going to play maybe a few of his video. And all of them touched on one thing that I want you to listen and pay very close attention to that. Maybe somehow you pick the point. But if you don't, then let me know, then I will explain to you. Okay. I just confirm something. Just a moment. I don't know what is happening to my keyboard. It's operating itself. It's not supposed to be like that, but okay. I think it's ready.
Told us to sink into us, hook, line, and sinker. Who did this to you? Who did this to you? Because I don't know why we have allowed the lies they told us to sink into us, hook, line, and sinker. Who did this to you? Who did this to you? Tomorrow, someone from Congo, Brazzaville will say it's not related to someone from the Democratic Republic of Congo or Sudan and South Sudan. How can you want to landlock a nation with just 5 states?
Okay, now I know the problem. Sorry, but now I know the problem. My keyboard is connected without my notice. Once I move the camera, it will now touch the cable, and the cable will now return the video back to square one. So now let me disconnect it, please. Just bear with me. It won't happen again because I've discovered the problem. I was thinking that if I have removed it, I would have known that it's still in. See, it was on, but now it is done. It is gone for good. Let's start again.
Because I don't know why we have allowed the lies they told us to sink into us, hook, line, and sinker. Who did this to you? Who did this to you? Tomorrow, someone from Congo, Brazzaville will say it's not related to someone from the Democratic Republic of Congo or Sudan and South Sudan. How can you want to landlock a nation with just 5 states? That is unacceptable. If you can have Yoruba-speaking people in Togo and Igbo-speaking people in Cuba, how come you cannot have Igbo people in Rivers and Igbo people in Delta? You want to tell me the Igbos in Cuba are not Igbos? So, if you accept such lie, how do you want to live with it? Stop lying to yourself. I thought you would have learned by now. Because on the 7th of October, 1967, when the federal troops entered Asaba, the people of Asaba welcomed them and said, we are not Igbos. We are one Nigeria. What happened? How did the federal government respond? They buy over 800 to 700 people. Yet, you have not learned. You cannot be welcomed where you are not welcomed. I am not a promoter of negative ethnicity. I do not indulge myself in tribalism. But I have a conscious effort to make sure that people unify with their origin, irrespective of where you are in Africa. And for those of you in West Africa, God bless you. And those in all parts of Africa, God bless you. But the better and the earlier you start on learning what they forced you to learn, the better for you. In 1967, your state was created. On the 27th of May 1967 by Govt, 12 states. All of a sudden, you said the people that were previously in your state are no longer your brothers because of a political creation, because of a political engineering. State is not a divine creation. State is man-made. Use your head. Liberate yourself. Liberate yourself before it's too late, Africa. For wisdom, Africa. Wisdom. The Prince 14.
Okay, that is a message of truth. And this our brother here is from South. Do you understand? So when you see some of them telling you, no, we are not. What is your name? Nnamdi. Nnamdi, you are you Igbo? No, I am from Benin. Then you go to Benin and search and search and search. There is nobody better than Nnamdi in the entire Benin as non-Igbo speaking part of Benin, right? Nobody. Those of them that somehow speak Igbo that is in Benin, they are more, connected to Igbos than those who say they are from Benin in the River State. And when you ask them, they will tell you, oh, you are trying to force us to join you. You wonder why, how can you, what have you done that made them to think that you are forcing them? You only tell them that, look, you are my brother. They say, no, you are not. I'm not your brother. I'm not your brother because of what the fake history that have been passed to them. I shared this with us yesterday, a post from Enotana, Senator Sheikh Husani. Let me bring it to you again so that you will not connect it to what this identity issue have to do in the minds of people. Sheikh Husani was making this post, okay, trying to advise the so-called Nigerians, whether you are Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, all right? Because of what, this lady they call Chidinma. I told us yesterday that I don't know much about her, but today I have a little information about what Chidinma is all about. Chidinma in South Africa, what she's all about, and I will tell you. But before then, let's read this together. This message, if you do the woman and you somehow you are seeing yourself as you are not, you prefer Nigerian, you prefer to have a country whereby every Africans are one, and in one country you are deluded. Okay. Hi Sensei, who is this Mugu speaking? Cool, all is well. I don't think I said you said big. I said, do you actually follow the program or you just want to comment? The guy is not saying something bad. Okay, maybe you misunderstand. Maybe you have some misconception of what he was saying. But let me not go back because of that. I just want to let you know that the guy is not saying something that warrants you to attack him. Okay. Okay, he said, no matter how you try to integrate and belong to another country, he said, other than your own, someday you will be reminded that you are a foreigner. The rise of the far right movement in Europe and America and xenophobia in South Africa are cases in point. What happened to Chidinma in South Africa is unfortunate. Now, Chidinma is not one thing you need to understand is that Chidinma contested for Miss South Africa, and they refused to give it to her, even though they know that she passed everything, and they gave it to white of South Africa. This is typical black people. Senator Shehu is talking about this thing that happened in South Africa against who? Always Igbo, now. Always Igbo. Chidinma, he said the volume of toxicity in the contraption is high to the heaven. He said, I stumbled on Nsima program yesterday night. It was alarming. It is all about Igbo, this, Igbo, that, with the Bini and the Afon jazz. My brother, Nsima is Nsima. I called Nsima. Nsima to me, Nsima is just like a privileged pig. A privileged pig in the sense that he can afford his 3 square meal. That's why he's the way he is. He's unfortunate. He's a very fortunate pig, very, very fortunate pig. But I don't have. Normally, I do visit his program before, but now I don't anymore because unless anyone that is warranted, then I will bring it. So forget it. See, I love it. I love when everybody is attacking it, but I love it. Why? Because maybe that will unify our people. Maybe that will reshape the brain. Of course, I know it's not going to reshape the brain. What will reshape it totally is coming. Don't worry, it's coming. But genuine ones are the one feeling the pains. You know, when you are working hard, you are living a decent life, and somebody is criticizing you, calling you names that you have been avoiding for ages. In fact, you despise being called these names, but because of someone that speaks language, the same language with you, or claim to come from where you came from, they're attacking you. They're tagging you to what you are not. Nsima is very, very, forget about Nsima is a nobody. I don't count. Whatever he wants to say, let him say. My concern, the reason why I'm talking about Afonjas and sometimes Afonjas and Eflefus is because the numbers are somehow increasing. It was few. It was before now. It was the current Eflefus that are in the youth service. They are not, youth service means that they are not rich. They don't have connection. They are just out there, okay, saying anything they want to say, thinking that by so doing they will get connection and they will make it in life. These are a flavors in their own NYC. Yeah, they have graduated from the school, but then they are serving publicly, going from villages to do some work, believing that by so doing they will be connected. They will feel they will join the real Afonjas of like Abaribe, like Hopos Odema, like Ifa or Letifa Yoba. This is what they're aspiring to become in the future. So why Ike is doing his youth service in Afonja after graduation? You have to do your youth service. When you're doing your youth service, you Afonja and Fulefus. When they're doing that, but the one that the level of Afonjas in Southwest and the one in Southeast is not the same. It's not the same. At least Afonjas always hide their faces. They don't come out with a picture. They don't do live program. They don't do that. But the Flavus they are so proud. They are proud to the extent that they don't mind talking bad about Igbo culture, to the extent that even people who don't even notice anything about Igbo culture will now see negative things about Igbo culture. These are the work of a Flavus. A Flavus don't have shame. They want people to see their face while selling them, while committing nuisance. I told you last time that Nsema is nobody. Nsema is nobody, of course. Is a nobody. Nsema is just that we are sharing. People are listening to him because people who are still in the class of Afonja are the one following Nsema, going to his program, commenting, Not watching it, not that you're watching it makes you a forger, but when you're watching them and you are rejoicing, right on, somebody you are right. Yeah, you know, I told them, you are taking from what he's saying and posting on your wall, sharing it, you know, clapping for him. You are a student of Afonso and the Flefu. But when you graduate from that, you have to open your own page and your program and your channel immediately and start doing the same thing that he's doing. By so doing, you are in your NYC of Afonso. That's what I call them. They are those that are in NYC. It's either they succeed or that will, you know, see the end. Go and check Udele, okay? With Ijele speak. Go and check it when he started. He was talking about Nigerian that I told them we should not do this. That he was talking as if he was advising our youth, Igbos. From there, no, he started attacking. Boy, committee. That one did not say well. He started claiming what he did not even commit. That he acquired it. I will buy you. I will buy this. I will buy you. I will buy this. He claimed that he acquired. How many of you remember this lady that died few, I think that was 2 or 3 years ago now. They called her that Jesus. That little girl from is he, I think he's from Imo State or Abia State. I can't remember her state of origin. Some of you may know her, a comedian. A little girl, young lady. She was married, but the lady died out of her. There's one image, one sickness that she have, which is not popular. And so somehow they hired a brother, Kyle. You are doing a wonderful job. Keep it up. God bless you, John. Thank you for the appreciation. So many of them are like that. Are that Jesus? Yes. He would came out and claim that I told her that I will buy her, that I buy her. That's what he said. Not only that, he attacked Jeremiah Omoto, the Delta pastor. He attacked Suleiman. He attacked native doctors. He attacked because in his Flev youth service, he was not making it. Nobody seemed to recruit him to their own class, and he was somehow stranded. That's why he went as far as what put him in problem that he is now. That's a story for another day, and we know. So back to what Senator Sehu what he said here. That it is better for you to, as you are struggling, trying to integrate yourself to another country that's not yours, one day, that country where you are forcing yourself to belong will remind you that, look, you are not from here. You are just wasting your time. Okay, Imo State, thank you. Thank you so much. Meto Imo. Mito. Is it Meto or Mito? Imo Comedy. I thank you for that. From Imo State. That the lady, I have said that, let me move forward. This thing that Shehu said here is the reason, is one of the problems that many of our people have today. Many of our people. You know, when you talk about Biafra, Igbo freedom, that we are being marginalized, you see your fellow brother thinking that you are actually causing problem, that you want war. All this you are saying now is you want to make these people angry. No. You are already being triggered, being provoked. That you are not angry does not mean that another person is not angry. There are some people that if you tell them, if you call them an idiot, you and them will go, you start to act on immediately. But some people, if you tell them idiot, they will laugh and say, she knows a poison. Life goes on. Some, if you call them an idiot, they will keep quiet, they will pause and react later. Reaction is we all react differently. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So when you see people saying that we are being marginalized, we need to do something about it, don't blame them. All you need to do, ask yourself, is it true or not? Is it true or not? And it's not as if you are being marginalized today. No. It is perpetual. Now, tomorrow, next day, next week, next month, next year, life goes on. You keep on coming, non-stop. And there's no time it will end. Chidimma is an Igbo lady, Igbo girl. I think her full name has to do with. I think I see. I don't know if it's true, but I think somehow there's a Yoruba name attached to her name. I don't know because I don't know much about her. Everything that she went through in South Africa points back to this xenophobia that everybody's talking about in South Africa. Xenophobia. But Africans, black people prefer. That's the way I want you to understand. Black people, black people prefer to have white South Africa being Miss South Africa than a black African lady from Nigeria. Okay? They choose to, it is better for them. Typical black Ndishoji. The same thing in Lagos State. In Lagos, we are hearing today, where Sheikh Hussaini happens to be one of the statesmen in Nigeria, right? One of the top politicians in Nigeria today. He don't condemn the one happening in his own country, but he chooses to condemn the one happening in South Africa, which is okay to condemn. But why don't you start from home? In Lagos, Yorubas are comfortable. These are fantastic. They are comfortable with Lebanese taking their land, building, having shares, and doing collab with the Tinubu, who claim that Lagos is in his hands. And I don't know whether he come from Lagos or not. That's not my business. It should be business between Yorubas. It shouldn't be our body. Any man trying to question where Tinubu come from, you are making mistakes. Allow Yoruba people to do that. I don't like to dive into something that is not my business. When I have issue with you, if you are doing it cross our region, then I will have issue with you. Whatever they want to do in their land, let them do it. This is a Yoruba land. They have the right to do whatever they want in their whole God-given land. The way we are asking people to allow us to operate in our land, that's how we should also back other people to do whatever they want in their land. Because we know Nigeria was not formed by anybody consultation. Nobody. You are just sleeping and they told you from today henceforth. Oh, okay, you were sleeping. Yeah, okay, now. When you were sleeping, we decided to open a company called Royal Company here. This royal company is being governed and being organized and financed by Britain. Okay, Britain and the Aisha and church and this here. So don't misbehave. Okay. When you are sleeping, your house is no longer called your house. It's not Nigerian house, and that is the end. Okay. Nobody asks Okeke's opinion. Nobody asks Okeke what do you think about it. Once they say it, they put stamp on it. That's why Nigerian, if you go to north is not habitable. If you come to east, it's not habitable. If you go to west, it's not habitable. If you go to south, the same thing, the same problem everywhere. And those people, common people that are not even politicians, instead of them to accept this fact, they are busy making blind argument against each other. A poor man arguing with another poor man of why, you are laughing at another poor man, you are poor. But why don't we say, okay, since this thing is not working, can we just go back to our home? Abubakar, before this white man came here, you were doing fine in the north. According to history, forget about this brag of Afonja. Those Afonja from Southwest always thinking that they're so innovative in the olden days. They are this, that they find every fact. They discovered Africa before Africa was existed. Before Africa before any information or anything in Africa, they were Afonja as the one moving everywhere, conquering territory and doing wonders. Forget about it. The history also have it that the people that were very, very advanced in terms of technology were the Hausas, not Fulani, Hausas. They were the one, inventing many things. Olden days before the white man, they were doing very, very good. But now nobody is talking about it because nobody is talking about remembering those great people from the north. Nobody is talking about them anymore. Everybody wants to write history in favor of their own ethnic group, and it's okay. You have your rights. You can say whatever you want to say. But what I'm trying to say is that we need to go back to where we come from and just start a new beginning. Because the way things are now, as we are clapping for one criminal from your region. Oh, today I saw in another post for today where we're not gonna put an article with a huge spanner in Nigerian map that he's coming to fix Nigeria. I laughed. These are things. Every component that made up Nigeria today, this is their mentality. Some people from the south, They are waiting for Goodluck to come back again to do it because Goodluck is from our region. Emiloko and their group, the same thing. Oh, Tinubu, yes, we know that he can't do anything, but as long as he's from Southwest, let him come. And the same thing in the North. When Buhari was there doing all he did, he's a Northerner, nobody should protest. He's our brother. All these countries that you guys are rushing to, they will not build their country because of with that kind of mentality. No, you have to accept the reality on ground. If you don't, just like you cooking food in your house, you went to market to buy food items, you want to buy, you want to cook rice, or let me say soup, but you got one thing, something very, very important to that your food, to that your meal, which is salt. You bought everything, meat, fish, everything, crayfish, everything, water, pepper, everything is ready, but you forgot salt. There's no, and your neighbor have salt, and that your neighbor went to market to buy many things, and he don't have oil. But remember, you have oil. He also want to cook the same soup that you want to cook. So if you truly that you people want to solve the problem together, what you should do, okay, I have this and you have this, let's bring it together and make a very nice meal. But no, I don't want to, hey, allow me to cook the soup. You don't eat. Wait, let me finish. Because I am very proud of myself. I don't want to take something from you to make this meal to be sweet. No, only me will do it. Only me will do it. Only you do it, only you do it. Then, by so doing, you're making a very big mistake. Because you don't want an Igbo man to be in power. Oh, Igbo man, you're afraid of Igbo man. Then, okay. I thought naturally, if you're afraid of something, you run away from that thing. But in this case, to prove that you're not even afraid of Igbo, you guys claim that you're afraid of them, that no, we don't trust you. If you don't trust your friend, what do you do to that friend? You disguise that friend, you get away from your friend. That's nature. But when you say you don't trust Igbo, they are criminal, Igbos are bad. In fact, Igbos are nuisance, according to this guy that made a post. Igbos are the one causing problem, creating this, creating that. Okay, Igbo say, I can't receive this insult again, let me go. No, you don't go. Be here. The reason why Igbos and Biafra want to go is not because you guys are not human beings. You are a human being. But it is very, very clear that you can't join hands together to make a good meal. That's the reason. You see the illustration that I gave to you? That's what I want you to understand. We have tried to make it's not possible. Because when you said, okay, yeah, I have salt, this one say I have oil, okay, this one say I have Maggi. Let us cook this meal together. You agree that you have it too. At the point of cooking the food, some of you started hiding you what you claim that you have. You now start taxing one ethnic group that you since you can afford the Maggi, I believe you can afford salt. Okay, let us search your house to see if you are busy searching somebody's house to see what they have to add in your meal, in the food, and you use your padlock and lock your own. That is what Northerners are doing today. Their natural resources is being protected by the bandit, Fulani herdsmen, and Boko Haram. ISWAP, of course. It is deliberate because they know. Zambisa that you are seeing today that have been compiled by terrorists has a lot of natural mineral resources in that land. They know they use the money from oil, mobilize their boys, put them there perpetual, and nobody can go there to do anything. They know that one day this house that don't have foundation will collapse, and it is very, very clear to everybody's understanding. But in the South, in the Yoruba man will tell you, no, they know that the house is the foundation is faulty, but they will still tell you that Northerners are not educated. They are not educated. They are not educated, right? But they are smart in many things. They know what will happen in future, and they are preparing for that. And with you with master's degree, PhD, professor and professorship and everything, you can't even see it. But somebody who you call illiterate, he's able to articulate this thing. He's able to assimilate this fact that it is going to collapse sooner or later, and they're working towards that. And to be honest with you, among all the ethnic groups today, the only tribe that is well prepared for separation of Nigeria today is Northerners, because they have secured politically. They are working towards that, okay, to preserve their heritage and their natural resources. They have done that very, very good. Yes, I'm good, my brother. Nice to have you. Happy to to you, Triple M. And Firstborn, I see you. Tekine, I see you. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think, and Yakubu is here as well. I see your comment, Yakubu. Nice to have you. So all these things that I'm telling you is something that we can see. It is not hidden. It is not hidden at all. Now back to Chidinma's case in South Africa. Let me bring very dark man to tell you what he felt about it, because the video that he made is worth sharing. Let's see. Just a moment. Just a moment. I paused it before.
Look at this picture. This.
Just a moment.
The parents of the lady, the young South Africans. Look at this picture. These are the parents of the lady, the young lady that just won Miss South Africa. Are these people South African? First of all, no. Are these people Africans? No. So you people push the Nigerian away, your fellow African with a black.
Now, this is the Chidinma in question. Chidinma Adetshina, okay, is her name. Maybe this lady is a mix between Yoruba and Igbo, and that is why the Nigerians now accept her as that something bad has happened to them. Is because her case is trending somehow because of this name Adetshina and Chidinma. These two, because in Nigeria today, no tribe married each other to compare what Yoruba and Igbos are marrying themselves to. But these two tribes, these two nations are the most. I don't know, they're just like Ghana and Nigeria. Stupid people. They're just like Ghana and Nigeria. Always looking for what to do to hit this one or out of hate. You married a Yoruba woman. Yoruba won't be telling their family that Igbos don't like Yoruba people. Igbo married to Yoruba woman. They will. You start telling Igbo people, oh, Yoruba people don't like, but you keep on marrying each other. Since you hate, you guys hate each other so well, why are you guys keep on marrying each other? I don't know why. Anyway, this lady is the one. Okay, let's continue.
You people pushed her away. You people manipulated, frustrated the girl to the point that you pushed her away. You investigated her family and said the family don't have papers. They illegally entered South Africa. They did this, they did that. You people did all these things. And at the end of the day, you now crown somebody that is not African, that is not South African. You now give her Miss South Africa. Can you just imagine? How do you people feel now? How do you feel now? This is just crazy. Nelson Mandela will be very proud. Nelson Mandela, he will be very proud of you guys. You'll be very, I don't know where this dislike, where this envy, where this jealousy from South Africans against Nigeria started. But
if you don't know where it started, if you don't know the jealousy and the hatred in Igbo people, okay, in Nigeria, then you will never know the one from us. The same thing. As long as the two black people are competing, in one stage with other people, these two black, and when I talk about black, I'm talking about Nigerian here, please. If two Nigerians are Nigerians and even, let me say Africans, not black in the Caribbeans, if they're competing in the world stage with other people from different nationality, these two Africans, the only thing that we see is their brother. They want to win anything. In fact, they'll feel that this one will feel that instead of me not to win, let my white man win. I beg. I don't want this. I don't want this my African brother to win against me. But you okay when a white man win against you? Oh God.
Pretty sure it did not start from Nigeria. Because since I was born in 1994 till now, I have never heard where a Nigerian man is giving a story and said, oh, it was because of South Africans that this didn't happen to Nigeria, or it is because of South Africa that we cannot achieve this. I have never heard it before. But you people are constantly instigated dislike against Nigerians for no reason, to the point where you people said Nigerians are taking away your job, and because they took your job, you people decided to do a manhunt on Nigerians, and you buy a lot of Nigerians. You unalive a lot of Nigerians in South Africa.
This by a lot of Nigerians that this very, very black man is talking here. Actually, the Igbos in South Africa. And you see the so-called Nigerianists. You know, that they serve them well. They are there doing pushing ahike. They are there committing crime. Just like they are doing in Lagos here. You know, Igbo people, everywhere they go, they are committing problem. These are contribution of a fellow countryman. And you want to tell me what are you going to convince me again about the whole thing? To me, like I said, I'm not telling you to. I'm not saying you should hate anybody. I'm just bringing to you what is obvious.
Xenophobia attack. You finished a lot of men and a lot of women in South Africa. For what reason? You people say Nigerians are taking away your jobs. And guess what Nigerians did? Nigerians only said MTN will leave, but MTN is still here today. Your own company is here today. You people have ShopRite. ShopRite is still here today. Do you understand? People are still here. There was nowhere where they said, okay, it is now our turn for us to go and look for South Africans and start buying them. No. I don't know who started this hate between South Africans and Nigerians, but I'm pretty sure it is not Nigerians. Now you have done this thing to the point where you carried Miss South Africa, an African country, and you carried the award, the award, and you gave it to an Igbo that is not even South African born or African born.
So we can go on and listen to this guy, but I believe you got the point. I hope you catch the point, because sometimes it is funny, and that is why Masina Mulkado said this.
In all the years I've been studying the brain of a black person, do you know I'm a specialist in that? I studied the brain of a black man. That is one of my favorite areas of study. Do you know why I study it? Do you know why I study the brain of a black person? Because I cannot believe that so much stupidity can be packed into the brain of only one person. It is impossible. It is impossible for so much idiocy to be put in the brain of one single black African man.
Are those who confidently come online and say we are South. What Nigeria cannot do does not exist. In the entire world geography, there is nowhere, anywhere in the world that is called South, only in Nigeria. Only in Nigeria you will see people doing political jamboline in order to checkmate their fellow Nigerians. The fear of the Igbo has been existing even before the Nigerian independence. That was why Igbos were massacred in the 1940 riots. Igbos were massacred in the 1950-something riots. Igbos were massacred even before the civil war in the north, including the last election. Their market are the one born. They are the one being threatened. Even if you look like them, you are. Igbophobia is the reason why South was created. Let's even assume South exists. So it means that the state, which is Delta, I'm included in the South. So I'm a South boy. I'm a Delta state boy. But despite that, I'm an Igbo boy in Delta. And when I'm talking of Igbophobia, the worst people that have Igbophobia are even we, the Igbos in the so-called South.
Just a moment. I don't know why it's happening.
If you go village now, somebody is somewhere saying, see what Indigo they do. I don't want Igbo people to come and live in our village because he's afraid of his own people. Fear has crippled you. They say what has not happened has taken man's joy. What has not happened, the fear of what you think say it may happen. Because of that, you are not happy. You can't live in peace with your neighbor. You start suspecting person that does not harm you. You are scared. We in our South Igbos are scared, whether it's rivers, whether it's Akwa Ibom, whether it's Kogi. We are scared that the Igbos will dominate us. Are they not dominating Nigeria? Are they not dominating Nigeria? Talk less of you, their brothers. Anambra State still produce the best schools in secondary and WAEC and junior secondary. Have data produced anyone? Has rivers produced anyone? What are you afraid of? Are they not dominating? Name how many rich people come from Delta State and then how many billionaires come from Anambra State. They might not even have the richest person, but yet they have so many people that are doing well. Are they not industrialized? If not that Asaba is capital or that Port Harcourt is capital, do we have any other place we can boast of? They have Onitsha, they have Nnewi. They are not the capital, oh. Aba is there in Abia. This is not the capital, oh. Why are you scared of that I will take your land? The real people that are taking lands are the Fulanis. How many of you are fighting them? Has there been any land they say Igbo people come and grab it from your fear? Because it is fear. It's not like you have evidence. It's just fear. Notion. I believe. I've been at the good oil you think you have in the South Side. How many of the South Side citizens has an oil well?
Good question.
Even the Igbos have an oil well. The so-called Southeast. But how many of us in the South Side has an oil well? You are scared they will come and take a lot of it. How many of you have benefited from the oil?
It's not as if
where in Anyoma?
Excuse me. It is not as if Igbos don't have oil in their region. We have oil as well in our land. The only problem is that this oil you have to, because what I was told is that it is very easy for them to, drain oil in the south because of water, and in the southeast it is different style. Like it's not the same pattern of draining oil in the southwest, in the south. Sorry, it seems like it is quite difficult to do that in the east. But the issue is that we have oil in the land. So if oil is all you guys think that is all and all, I don't know what the problem anyway. I laugh when I hear a Calabar and the rest denying their identity, forgetting that we that grow up in Oduduwas believe that anything after or don't. just like my brother, just like me now telling you that somebody maybe like as I see somebody from Osun State start telling me, or maybe Kwara State. No, I'm not Yoruba. I'm not. It's laughable. It's laughable, to be honest with you. I'm from Kwara State. What is your name? My name is Adesina. My name is Tope. My name is Oduduwa names. You are not okay. Yes, I understand Oduduwa. Some Yoruba language. I can even cook their food. I can even wear their dress. Okay, can I see a picture of your mother? Your mother will dress like Oduduwa lady. Okay, are you from? No, I'm not. I'm from Osun State. Crazy. There's a madness. Anyway, if, like I said, To be honest with you, before God and man, I have not like say, God, please, you change their mind to accept that they're Igbo, no. All I want is referendum. First, and this is my own opinion. All I want is referendum. Because I have seen some people, from their region, like this guy, this brother that you're hearing his voice, is from Delta State. Okay? From so-called South. His language, everything that he speaks, everything that he says in Igbo language, I understand everything from A to Z. Even better than someone from Ebonyi State. I struggle to hear some part in Ebonyi State, not every part. All right, some part in Ebonyi State, I struggle to hear what they're saying. Okay, but when it comes to Central Igbo, we use that to communicate. Somebody from Enugu State, when he speak, you from Imo may struggle to pick what he's saying because of the native. Even in the Enugu, did I even say Imo? Somebody from Udi in Enugu State, when he says something, somebody from Nsukka, we know, you are speaking in Udi dialect. The same thing in Anambra. Somebody from Oka and somebody from Onitsha have the same different dialect, but you understand what he's saying. And I was told that it's the same way in Oduduwa land as well. Anyway, it is their choice. All right. But the main issue here is that let not few individual, okay, drag the others who want to join, who want to be who they are, to another mess. That's why that's the essence of referendum. And if you don't like it after the referendum, then you can relocate. It is very, very simple. You can relocate. Anyway, that is it. And let me allow him to complete what he was saying. Just a moment. I don't know why everything is hanging today. It's giving me problem, to be honest with you. Okay, I think I need to start it again because the video refused to play. We have to round off very soon because okay, now it's 3, 4. Okay, we still have time. Because the PM will visit Africa around 6 p.m. Financial trends. Release the leader. I don't understand what you mean by release the leader, please. Financial trend, what do you mean by that? Mazi, you are not far from me too. Even me, as Abiyokuta, cannot understand Ijebu. You see, and Yewas, which are in the same state with me, but I can hear those that come from Oyo. God bless you. Africans are like that. It's not as if something is so very wrong. Nothing is wrong. We are just like that. And I don't know, to be honest with you. Like I said, despite all this nonsense that I am not this, so Igbos are this, so Igbos are... Go and check history. Even though Igbos and Yorubas always banter each other, like I said, like Kenya and Nigerian bantering themselves now, that is Yorubas and Igbos. It didn't start today, but some people are not adding their own personal hatred to that, and because if some of them are not, you are not aware of who you are or where you are. You just wake up one day and think that you know everything, whereas you don't know anything.
Why are you?
So many of them are like that, but those who know, we know, of course. imagine how many ethnic groups in Nigeria? More than 200 and something, right? But Yorubas and Igbos are married each other more than any other group. More than any other group. Yorubas and Igbo, all of them, you go and do your research. But who is having more? Nsema is saying what he's saying today because of he felt that some Afonja are the one supporting him. But we know when you listen to a Yoruba man that is sound, when he talk, you don't have any choice than to pause because you hear somebody speaking.
That they will take your land. The real people that are taking lands are the Fulanis. How many of you are fighting them?
Zero.
Has there been any land they say Igbo people come and grab it from your fear? Because it is fear. It's not like you have evidence. Just fear. Notion. I believe. I've been at the good you think you have in the South Side. How many of the South Side citizens has an OUL? Even the Igbos have an OUL. The so-called Southeast. But how many of us in the South Side has an OUL? You are scared they will come and take all of it. How many of you have benefited from the oil? How many of you in the South Side? Where in Anyoma? Kwane, where in Ikwere?
My brother, wait. He said, did you know that Remi Tinubu is an Ishekiri Biafran? She is not from Oduduwa. Even say Tinubu, his wife, is Biafran. Someone told me this before, but why I did not further it any longer because he said he's Shekiri, right? I searched Reno Mokri, where he came from is from the same place as well. But when you check his Shekiri descendant, they said it's from Yoruba land. I don't know. So I was confused about the whole thing. Ishekiri people, some of them said they are Biafran, Ishekiri history, they are Biafran. But Reno Mokri said that he's a Oduduwa man, that the Ishekiri is Oduduwa land. So like I will be the last person to drag anybody's land. You understand? It doesn't make any sense. I cannot be asking for freedom and looking for who to hold down. No. So I was told that the Shekiri are Biafrans, but when I listened to Reno Mokri, he said he's from Ishekiri. Then if he's from Ishekiri, you check. If I check, maybe you can check on Google Ishekiri people where they come. There's history that connect them to Oduduwa land. I don't know if it is true or just someone just forced it in Google. I don't know why. Or even in Wikipedia, you can check that. I don't know. Maybe we need a better, clear information about that. But like I said, the lady that I played her video early this morning, where she was saying that Igbos are taking them for granted and this. She even talked like Biafra. I must tell you, because she saw that someone is even recording her. She's still bold and keep on with what she was saying, and so I feel like, oh, she's courageous somehow. But I don't know. Anything is possible, my brother. Like I said, my own stand is referendum. That will be the answer to all this mess. Favor on Igbo. I see you, Kai, my brother. Good evening. Good evening to you. Sorry that I skipped your message, your comment. It's not intentional, please. Don't be offended. And who again? Okay, John Uchenna said we are too much.
Itachi, Umdoki, that is developed because their son has an OUL or because they have an OUL. Where? I've been at Bayelsa. But you are afraid. You are having xenophobia. You are afraid of your own people. See if you are not. You don't know that one of the reasons why they are trying to make you not to believe that you're Igbo is because once Igbo become the major tribe in Nigeria, it will be easier to decimate other people. When I was in school, I said the North is united. That is true. But the northern youth does not have the strength to push their government for good governance. If not, they have the highest number of people that are ruling Nigeria. Yet they are still not developed.
Truth.
Yes, forget the presidency. If the Igbo youths are united, we don't even need to be a president. We can push our state governors to do the right thing. But we are even divided among us. In River State, you are divided. In Delta, you are divided. In Bayelsa, you are divided. This one say I'm not Bibo. This one say I'm Bibo. This one say I'm Bijo. This one say don't call us outside. This one say call us Niger Delta. How can you speak with one voice to demand good governance from your governors? This is the reason why people like us are preaching. Stop being afraid. Be a lion. Even though I know that all fingers are not equal. Not everybody will have the boldness. Even in a family, not all sides behave the same. Some of you are behaving. Igbos, we are behaving as if you are not Igbo, because the Igbos we know are very aggressive, bold, and don't deny their identity. I'm out of here, Joe.
I think you have watched that video.
Okay, and somebody said something very, very interesting. You, Mazu Ugochukwu, you said already we are on our Biafran self-referendum. We move, no looking back. Yes, I agree with you, and that is what it is. When I said all I need is referendum, I'm talking about those of them that are doing strong head. Let them go and vote, and let's see. Right? I'm not trying to tell you that the self-referendum is not valid. It is valid, 100% valid. And mind you, that is self-referendum, not a referendum that maybe that is compulsory. This one is anybody that believe in freedom will vote. Any of them that don't believe in freedom or that undermine the work of Biafran government, they refuse to vote. That is on them. But when this self-referendum comes out, when it ends, the way I'm saying it, according to PM, is more than, I believe by now it should be running 50-something million. Okay, people have voted already. So by the time the result and everything is set, if they don't like it, maybe if they say, "Oh, I don't believe on that. This is not what we want and all that," then they can decide to conduct their own, and we will still vote, and they will see the result. So by so doing, we will beat them. So by so doing, we beat them in two ways. All right, we beat them in two ways. That is what it is. So we are going to end it now. Thank you so much for your time, and we did not complete the video, but I have to come to an end because we have time, that we map out for this. It remains one of the video that I would have loved to react to, but we are going to bring it to you in our next broadcast. Ugochukwu Okafor said, "Otutu ọma Kai, thank you so much, my dear. Nice to have you." Mazu Ugochukwu said, "We are going far ahead of them. Nothing like national referendum. We have chosen self-referendum." You still don't understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that we must bring national referendum. No, the referendum that Biafrans are voting now is authentic and very, very okay. It is not an illegal referendum. What I'm saying is that most of them that think that no, we don't accept this your referendum. Oh, we don't like it. Fine, you don't like it, right? Then conduct another one. Let's see. Conduct your own. We have done our own. Or conduct your own. Let's see. You understand what I'm saying? So we are not. This self-referendum does not mean that if they challenge us, we cannot, prove to them. Yes, 49 million voters, okay, and still counting. Thank you so much, my dear. Like I said, it's almost 50 or 50 something. So 49 is still in that range. Still in that range. So we cannot. This self-referendum is not as if we after voting it, if they come, because we know what we are doing. We know even Tinubu and his cabinet understand that. They don't need to waste money that you want to conduct a referendum. They know deep down their mind that everybody want to go. Everybody want to go, including P2B. Forget about Biafran is dead. P2B want to go. Forget about those nonsense they're doing, lying to yourself. Like that, our Dudua brother have lectured them, which I have played his video 2 times already here. Maybe I'll bring it back again. That guy's video need to be, play. They need to play that video That is his video in all mainstream media. That thing, that speech that guy made is world class, and I love it I love it to the highest level. I don't know how to put it, but you know, understand what I'm saying. It is worth sharing, and it's very, very educative, very, very educative. Thank you so much, guys, and we are going to come back again later. Join PM as a Visit Africa, and do what you know how to do best. Your support. Thank you, and God bless you. Happy Sunday to you all. Stay cool.